This video will show you how to make animations using soft body physics in Blender. Please watch up to the very end. When you open Blender, select the default cube. Go to Modifier Properties and give it a Subdivision Surface Modifier. Increase the viewport levels to 2. Press Tab to go to the Edit mode. Change to Face Selection and select the top face. Press Delete and delete face. Select the bottom face and click on this X to go to a side view. Now press S to scale it down. Press 2 to switch to edge selection, then turn on X-ray and select the top edges. Press S again to scale them down. Now press A to select all, then S to scale it down. You can also press S then Shift Z to scale it, locking the Z until the proportions look right. You can turn off X-ray visibility for now. Press Ctrl R, then scroll to add 2 edge loops. Press S then X to scale them along the X. Come to this side as well and press Ctrl R, then scroll to add 2 edge loops and press S then Y to scale them along the Y. Press Ctrl R again and add another edge loop in the middle. Now press Tab to go back to the object mode. Come here to Modifiers and click on this drop-down arrow to apply the modifier. You can see that our geometry is there, but this won't give us good results. So come back here and give it another subdivision modifier to give it more geometry. Click on this drop-down arrow to apply it. Now if you go to Edit mode, you can see that we have more geometry. Now press Shift A and add a plane. You can click on this Y to go to a side view. Press G then Z to move it all the way down along the Z axis. Press S to scale it up. Press Shift A again and add a cube. Press G to move it somewhere down here. Now select this object and press S to scale it down a little. Make sure you align this cube well so that our object can hit it before it lands on the ground. Now select this object and go to the Physics properties. Click on Soft Body to add a soft body physics. Select the cube, then come and add a collision physics. Now select the plane, then come and add a collision physics to it also. Now if you play it, you can see that it just slightly moves up and down and not doing anything. To fix this, first select the object and come to the soft body settings and deactivate goal. If you play it now, you can see that it falls down, but the result isn't any close to what we want. So to start making changes to it, first come and click here on the drop-down arrow on edges. Go to bending and increase it to 10. Now if you play it, you can see that it's a bit stiff, but since it's slowing down the computer, I'll start previewing it after baking. So reduce the frame range to 200. Come and click on the drop-down arrow on Cache. Reduce the simulation end to 200 also. Now click on Bake to bake the simulation. Now if I press the space button to play it, you can see the result is a bit messy. So come to the Modifier Properties and add a Subdivision Surface Modifier to it. Go to Object and Shaded Auto Smooth. Now play the simulation again. If you look closely, you can see that the surfaces are overlapping with each other. To fix that, come back to Physics Properties and delete Bake. Scroll down and activate Self Collision. Also come to Collision and activate Faces and Edges. Now scroll up and bake the simulation. Now if I play it, you can see that the problem is almost sorted, but we need to fine-tune it more, so come here and delete Bake. Come to Plasticity and increase it to 55. Activate Stiffness to increase on its stiffness, which will stop the faces from collapsing completely after collision. Now click on Bake to bake the simulation. Now if you play it, you can see that the result is far better and almost what we are looking for. Go to the first frame and press S to scale down the soft body object. Select the cube 2 and press G to move it up a little. Select the soft body object again and delete the bake. Click on Bake and bake it again. Now if we play it, you can see that the result is what we are looking for. You can now go ahead to assign materials and render. To get the exact results for the video you are seeing on the screen right now, download the Blender file link in the description and copy those exact parameters. Thank you so much for watching up to now, I really appreciate. If you found this video useful, please consider subscribing to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you never miss out on our latest content. Also, let us know what you want us to teach you about Blender in the comments. I promise we'll make a video. Have fun animating. I sign out.